Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name's Joel. Today we'll be doing a super spooky double triple combo on this 16 by 20 inch Artist Loft number 3 canvas. It's going to be a blast, so hang on. So I'm going to mix up all different kinds of paint today. I have these ready to pour paints up here, a bunch of neon paints down here, and I'll be doing a swipe in a bit that'll be tinted with the yellow and green, and that's going to be mixed with Deco Art Satin Enamel White. That's my base of my swipe. So my colors will be mixed with American Flood Floetrol. Basically 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, except for the ready to pour paints like this one here will be mixed 1:1. Okay, so I got all my colors already all mixed up here, including background color and a dump color that I'll tell you about in a minute. These 2 colors here are going to be my swipe colors. Again, it's just Deco Art Satin Enamel White. It's mixed with this Australian Floetrol here to get a little extra cell action, and it's going to be mixed 2:1 Floetrol to paint. So I just tinted those with a little to make them a little blue gray and that chartreuse. And this is my dump color here, which is Artist Loft Soft Body Black. That's going to be mixed about 2.5 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. I also going to throw in a little of this Craft Smart Glow in the Dark paint into my swipes just for fun, see what happens. So I got my background color here mixed up, which is also Artist Loft Black. It's mixed with American Floetrol. It's mixed about 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, no water. I want it nice and thick. I want it thicker than the other colors and the swipe. So I'm going to speed this up. We'll listen to some Surf Zombies, and I'll get back to you on the other side. Okay, so I got my canvas ready to go. Gonna start with my first color. Gonna just start dumping in the center right on top of each other. You'll see what I'm doing here in just a second. So that is Satin Enamel White tinted with some yellowish green. It's hard to tell in the picture there, but it's ready to pour. Magenta. Now those are neon colors. These are just some colors I threw together from the colors that you saw at the beginning of the video. Kind of started off centered, and I got my canvas crooked on the spinner. Okay, so I got my colors out. Now I'm going to cover it up with black. This is mixed thinner, like I was saying, thinner than the background, thinner than all the colors. So it's got more, I added water to it so that it will pour easier over the colors. You'll see. See how it flows faster? Okay, I'm not worried about getting it completely covered up. I like having some chunks of color across the canvas anyway. I have a general idea what I'm doing on this today. So this should be pretty cool. So I'm going to start pouring this color off the canvas, going side to side, and then going back to center before changing the opposite direction or the perpendicular. So I'm going to go back to center here, get my paint back to the middle of the canvas. Then I can go the other directions. Now after I get this edge, I'm going to be able to start hitting the corners good. can see just a couple cells popping through. That's one idea for having the thinner paint going across the thicker paint. Causes friction in the lower substrate, so to say, and then that makes it pop to the surface. Alright, I'm going to speed things up here a bit, ×4. I don't want this to get too lengthy. Try to keep them under a half hour. It's about 20 minutes so far. So if you're anything like me, you like to watch the cells pop up. So this way it's a little time lapse and you can enjoy that. I'll get back to you in just a minute. Alrighty, so I think I about got it as good as I can get it. It looks pretty cool. I almost hate to experiment with this, but I'm going to take the torch here, pop up any air bubbles I have, and we're going to get crazy here with the palette knife, see what happens. So I put a little dab of my satin enamel white that's cut with the Australian Floetrol, and it's tinted. It's got a grayish blue tint to it. And I'm going to attempt to draw a man's head. Alright, so this is at normal speed. You can see there's already cells popping up, which is critical. Let's put it that way for this. So that's very good to see. So I'm just going to carry on with the facial features. I'll leave it at regular speed here for a while, but again, this drags on. It takes a long time to do this painting, so I will hit like a ×4 speed at least to get through to the end of it, and you can just hang out and chill out and listen to some surf zombies. Alright, we're going to speed this up again because it gets lengthy, as I said. I just want you to notice that I use a variety of different palette knives, stir sticks for different effects. Just mix it up. When you need a different type of line, use a different tool. So I'll talk to you towards the end when we do a close-up, and enjoy. Alright, so we're getting close to the end here. I want to do a quick little black light check and see if this paint is actually performing the way it's supposed to. Be doing that in just a second. Alright, well, it seems to work pretty well. Even with this little flashlight that I'm using, let's get it finished up. Alright everybody, we're getting close to the end here. Before I do a close-up for you, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed the channel. If you do, please hit that like button and subscribe. I also want to thank the Surf Zombies again for providing the background music. Really appreciate those guys. Thanks guys. And I will see you guys next week. But once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Alright, here's a close-up. As you see, it's pretty crazy up close. I mean, it's pretty intense. I'm really happy with it. some super neat effects. The way the background is visible through it is pretty amazing, I think. Please tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment or suggestions, or let me know how you like this. I might keep doing a few more of these. I usually kind of go in a series of 8 or so of a particular genre or process or technique. Right, so here's the close-up under black light. I apologize, I was using a handheld flashlight here and my cell phone obviously, so the quality is pretty poor, but it's not as clear as it is with just regular lighting, but it's still pretty awesome, I think. Colors are amazing. It's very luminous, so it's super cool. I like it either way. So here's a dry version with regular lighting. Looks pretty good either way, like I said. And here's the dry version under black light. So once again, I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.